Hello, this is National Chess Master Coach Bill at chess.com. I'm going to analyze a game played in one of the clubs I belong to. That would be Chess Bananas. And I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada, just half a mile from where the Las Vegas Golden Knights play when regular season is going on. Right now it's going on up in Canada in the bubble. But anyway, go Golden Knights. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I take games that are played with time controls of 30 minutes and longer because it's important that you learn to play slow chess so you can improve your game. And I thought this was a very, very entertaining game. There's mistakes on both sides. Either side could have won. But what I liked about it was the energetic attacking that was going on. And, don't worry you didn't get it right if you didn't get it right. You just keep playing chess and you'll see more, you'll learn more, and you'll play better. So as I said, I think it's a pretty entertaining game, and the Chess Bananas Club is a fun club, so hop on board. Now, chess.com gives its ideas. I don't always agree with what they say. I'll try to ignore that the best I can. But anyway, let's go through and see it. I use this because I can see the clock times. That's important because you got to take your time and think. So this is the Petrov or Russian defense. Now, normal. Black plays d6, the knight comes back, and black takes this, and it tends to lead to some very even positions. I don't think knight c6 is most accurate. It's calling it a book move, but anyway. Black does, for the pawn he's given up, he gets open lines for his bishops, and his queen has a little bit of activity. White doesn't quite have as much, but we're not going to concern ourselves with the nuances of that. You can look up the theory. So white pushes, and now d5 is a better square. Now this knight could get in trouble here, but white doesn't find a way and counterattacks. And now the knight finds himself on what appears to be a useful square. It's controlling a number of squares that white might want to control or occupy, and it also has some protection here, which will be important as white's going to try to deliver a checkmate in a few moves. We'll see when we get there. Okay, so both sides are developing their pieces, and black castles. Now, white's next move is, it's a theme a lot of newer players discover, and then they try to do it every time, or every chance they can. The idea is to put the bishop here, pin it, and it can't be captured by the pawn, and then deliver a checkmate right here. Well, the first flaw with this, in this position, is this knight is protecting the square. But black is about to release that defense, and he brings his knight here and threatens a fork. So here, let's look at white's clock. He's got 27 minutes on his clock, and he makes a move in 12 seconds thought. And now here chess.com gives it a double question mark, which it is. But we have an average of about 40 seconds a move to play here, so white has moved too fast. And black now has a winning position if you will see it. All black needs to do here is play knight f5. Now knight f5 guards the mate, but it also attacks the queen and it attacks the bishop. When white moves his queen somewhere, black's just going to capture this bishop and he's a piece ahead. And there's not much white can do here except hope for the best. Black is a piece ahead and should go on to victory. So white decides he's just going to come back and guard the square, and he misses or black decides that. But here black took 38 seconds. He almost took enough time. Had he taken an extra 2 seconds, would he found knight f5? It's marginal, but black probably should have taken a little more time on this and looked at his options. So now white saves his piece, but now this is a threat, so white needs to deal with his bishop. And here comes white's attack, and here comes black's attack. So that's what we're supposed to do when we have opposite side castling. Launch a pawn storm. Here they come. Okay, so I like this. And here comes black's pawn storm, and now white drives the defender of this bishop away. So black activates it, and white has won a piece. So instead of white being a piece down, he's a piece ahead. But black continues to run his attack energetically, I think. Queen d5, nice centralizing move, hits here. And white defends, and looks like white's okay, but black is intent on opening up lines, so I like his energy here, even at a cost of a pawn or two. And, you know, now this king is a little vulnerable. There's a potential check here, which could weaken the b2 square. It will, we'll see. Here comes the check, and now he attacks. So, you know, black's got some compensation here. The white king is on the run, and the white attack hasn't hit full steam yet, although white could at some point threaten a checkmate with this. Okay, so white defends, and black grabs the pawn, and black activates his rooks, and here comes the white king looking for safety. So this is a target. You know, there's not necessarily a clear-cut path for black to get at the king, but we have to admire his energy. You know, he's got his pieces are penetrating into white's position, and now he sets up a check, and here it goes. And you know, now this is a king that once castled kingside. He's trying, or queenside. He's now trying to castle kingside. Let's go a little further here. Okay, so more pressure here in the white position. At some point, maybe we'll give up the exchange, grab a pawn, have a nice pass pawn. Anything can happen here. And black is taking his time, which is excellent. And now black decides to give up a piece and then just blunders the game away with queen takes. You know, he sees that he can't take here. That much is obvious. But how long did black take on this move? Well, he took 8 seconds, so that's part of the problem. And now white has a forced checkmate. So just rook check, and black is game's over. You know, you have 2 legal moves. You can put the rook here and put the queen, then follow by putting the queen here, and you know, game ends. Checkmate for white. So I thought it was an entertaining game. I hope you enjoyed it too, and keep running attacks like this. They're going to work. Okay, you'll get better at them, and I encourage everyone to sit down and play some 30-minute games. Join one of these clubs, submit yours, and your game may be analyzed here soon if you take your time. I don't do videos when they play too quick. Well, thanks so much for your time, folks. Take care.